Oh, that's cool.
Donnie B, GotDaBeats.
What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Donnie B. Got the beats. He got the logo and everything like that. You know we live on the beat. So listen, always diving straight into it, but I always got to give you backstory. So people, whether or not you know or not, you know, your boy's a recording artist, man. And, you know, I've been in the game for a long time. And as an artist, it's real difficult for you to get heard. You know what I mean? You're always searching for that opportunity to get your work out so the world can experience you or understand what it is you're trying to do. You know, when you're that kind of artist and you're going through that kind of thing, you know, it's deflating sometimes because you're always searching for the plug. You know what I mean? And so I happened to cross this gentleman's platform, man, and he was nothing but like open, straight up. He did everything he said he was going to do. He took a personal interest in my craft and everything like that. He even gave me feedback, good commentary, so forth and so on. This brother's dope. So, you know, when I got my platform, I was like, man, I got to return in kind, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to let the world know that this brother is real. He bought his thing. And, you know, he definitely, as he say, you know, is up to shock the world. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, I want to bring on entertainment exec and entrepreneur Shock. What's good, bro?
What up, bro? What's going on?
Ain't nothing, bro. This is my best life.
All right.
so I don't know. Nah,
this is like my fidget spinner nowadays. When I get bored, I just fidget spin this shit.
Bro, I have not seen one of those in about a good 5 years, bro.
My sister got my son this for Christmas, and I'm like, I'm gonna figure this shit out.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. So tell me, how's everything with you, man?
I'm good, man. Right now, you know, the state. Well, I'm mostly based out of Tampa, but right now I'm up in Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut. I came up for the holidays, and I'm just chilling. Basically, you know what I'm saying, with my boys and shit. Just working from up here, it was a lot more easier than going back down. Because of COVID kind of locked me in the state. Shit sucked, bro.
Yeah.
I came to visit. That's when they did the lockdown, and then I've been stuck here since. Yeah. I literally came to visit. I had to stay in a hotel room for like maybe the first month of the lockdown until I found this spot right here. That shit was a pain in the ass, man. I was supposed to be in Vegas right now, but oh well, c'est la vie. You know what I'm saying? Life goes on.
That is what it is, man. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Shock. Like, who is Shock? Like how did you get from you know, point A to where you are right now with things?
I would say right now what I am, not past me, but the me that I am right now for the past like 12, 13 years, as I'm a helpful person. Like I literally base my life off of helping as many people as possible and not wanting much. And things just fall into my lap. You know what I'm saying? It's basically how the universe works for me. Like I just help people all the time. So even like with my show on the station, I charge people to get played on the station. I can be charging a whole lot more, you know what I'm saying? But I don't, because I want to help out, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember how hard, and in return, things just fall into my lap. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I keep grabbing every time I grab another station. I don't even look for them. They come to me. I just got another one today. You know what I'm saying? They just start coming to me. I don't even look for them anymore. So, but I'm a person that believes that you get back what you put out. So I try to put out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I just put out as much positive energy as possible. And that's basically what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I chase money, because I don't. I really don't really care. You know what I'm saying? As long as my kids got a roof and they eat and You know what I'm saying? They can play their little games and I can homeschool them. Like I'm
Right.
good, bro. I'm not even trying to be rich or famous. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like helping people. See how many people I can help. I kind of use that as a tally of how successful I was in my life, how many people's life did I bless, you know what I'm saying, before I passed. Right now,
Wow.
I'm feeling good about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's me in a nutshell. That's Shop, aka the superhero, aka Earth Angel, aka don't get it twisted. I'll still smack the shit out of you.
Indeed. Indeed. You gotta keep a person around for those types of endeavors.
Yeah. Well, I'm a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I did martial arts since I was 7 years old. I do 5 different martial arts. I even teach my sons. Also, I teach parkour to kids all over the United States. Nonprofit. I do a lot of nonprofit events. Toys for tots, kicks for kids, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm a fighter by nature. When I was younger, I wasn't so nice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I believe that's in one of your questions.
It's awesome. And actually seen footage of you with your son. You was teaching him. Yeah, I think he had the bow staff or whatever. And he
Yeah,
was
that's my 9-year-old. He's a
oh yeah.
big, yeah, he's a big boy too.
Yeah, he was OG with it. I was like, oh, okay, that's what he's doing right now.
That's Peace the Beast, or Pete. We call him Peace, the son of War. I was gonna name him War with, and I didn't want people calling him. I was gonna name him War and Peace, but I didn't want people calling him Warren. It didn't seem special enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I named him Peace It, which is actually my girl's brother's name. It means sacred and Cambodian. But we just call him Peace, and I'd be like, I should have named you fucking War, because all he wants to do is fight. I'm like, Peace. When Peace is like 4, he's about to start kindergarten. His first time going to school, and I'm like, Peace, you gotta start going to school. He's like, Daddy, I don't need to go to school. I'm like, why? He said, I'm a fighter. That's it. He always knew he was a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So kind of cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, you actually had shout out to Lisa Washington, man. She got a podcast in the DMV area, man, doing big things out there. So she was responding on your commentary.
I thought I saw something too. I'm like, oh shit, now you can leave comments too. I've never seen this site before, so it's pretty cool. I'm really digging it right now. It's really cool. I like the whole setup going. The show looks really good, bro.
Thank you, man. I'll forward you the info on that joint, so you can just add that to your repertoire if you so choose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm actually playing on it. I'm like, yeah, this is a good site. I want to use this one.
So tell us, since you up in Hartford, what was it like growing up in Hartford, man?
Growing up in Hartford, well, for me, how growing up in Hartford, most of it was I mean, like when you're a kid, you're just having kid fun, but like a lot of fighting, a lot of selling drugs and shooting and stabbing and robbing each other. I definitely participated in all of that. So that's why I am the way I am now, because I remember how much stupid shit I did when I was a kid. I mostly grew up in juvenile detention centers, DCF. Like I really didn't have a mother. I met my father like twice or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And my mother, she wasn't really stable. So I basically slept outside since like 14 years old. So I had to get my first apartment when I was like 16, selling drugs, because of course you can't get no jobs. You know what I'm saying? When you're 14, 13 years old and you're sleeping outside,
right,
there's no job you can get. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to sell crack or weed or go rob somebody. There's no other way around it. So that's basically what I had to do most of my life anyway. Right. Until I started rapping, and I caught a deal with Mohegan Sun, and I got signed to a 5-year contract with them, and I toured with Lil Jon and Ying Yang Twins, and I had fun. I did things that professional rappers did, but low key. Like I used to open up for Lil Jon and Ying Yang Twins with T-Pain. Like T-Pain was right next to me. We were both opening up for them. That's how far I had made it in the rap game. Until that contract ended, I went and got another deal with an independent dude out in Vegas, and that shit fell through. I mean, I got paid, but the guy didn't know what the fuck he was doing, basically, because there's a lot of people there that learn that too, that you can sign with people who don't have any idea what they're doing. They think they could just throw some money at it and it's just going to work that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But basically, I grew up tough. I really don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm all happy and shit. So I don't know. Hartford is not a good spot. It was very segregated. One side of town is black, one side of town is Puerto Rican, black and Jamaican and Puerto Rican. I'm from the north end, so that's the black and Jamaican side. Puerto Rican side is the south end. there was no white people in my neighborhood as a kid. Now I can see some sprinkled around here now that I came back up, but that was like 30 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were
Yeah.
kids, we never see anybody white unless they was a cop, which
Wow.
is, yeah, the murder rate was pretty high. I mean, it ain't like Chicago and how New Orleans used to be or whatever, but it's not a good place to grow up at. It's
Okay.
not the best spot, bro.
Okay. And how far is Hartford from NYC?
It's from New York. It's only like hour and 15-minute drive, maybe tops.
You can take the train, right?
I mean, I never took the train. I always drove there. I used to drive up there every 2 days. That was like the re-up spot. Like everybody in Connecticut go to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like if you moving anything, you're probably going to New York.
Say less, bro. Say less. I already know.
They got better shit. But yeah, mostly everybody from Connecticut is probably they got a lot of family in New York. Like I was born in Brooklyn. I wasn't even born in Hartford. I was born in Brooklyn, but I was raised out here in Hartford since I never really was raised in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't sit there and rep it. You know what I'm saying? So I just say Hartford. You know?
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. And you know, it's interesting for a lot of people that have never been to Hartfield or the Northeast in general. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they think it's the suburbs until they come here and they be like, yo, lock your doors, hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how many people be like that, man. Because like me moving out here I'm from DC originally, but moving out to LA. Like I had friends in LA. It's like, bro, I'm like, you're not gonna lock your door, bro. They're like, I'm like, ain't nobody's gonna do nothing. I'm like, man, not where I'm from, bro.
I know, right?
We
now I make it a point in my life to move to places where I don't have to lock my doors.
Right.
I do. I literally do. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being too far from the hood though. I like to be where it fades to white, like right there where it starts. You know, I was like black, a little bit lighter, a little bit lighter, super white. Now let me go back right about in here. I'm good right in that little that little area right there where you don't have to lock your doors because everybody who live there want to live in a place where they don't want to have to fucking lock their doors and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I look at them spots now. I remember back in the day, everybody yelling like, "I'm gonna be hood forever." Fuck that. I quit.
Exactly.
Cancel this bitch.
It gets exhausting, yo. It gets exhausting.
Hold on, my bad. Somebody trying to call my phone. I don't know if that put your signal or not.
Nah, you good. So what got you to go to Tampa though?
Just sheer will. Something told me to go to Tampa. Yeah. I don't know nobody down there. I really just went down there to go do music. You know what I'm saying? I went out there, I started selling CDs. I wanted to do a interview on a radio station. And the lady was like, "Oh, you should see about getting your own show." And I'm like, "I could do that." And she was like, "Yeah." So I did it. I already knew. I used to have my own newspaper. You know what I'm saying? My own newspaper company before I came down there, where I sold ads. You know what I'm saying? And basically it was a free newspaper publication. It was called Street Smarts Publication. Damn, man, stop fucking calling me. Can you hear me? Is that bothering the signal?
No.
All right, because you got low because this dude keep trying to call me. He's getting on my nerves.
That's what happened when you hide the man, bro.
Right? Hold on, because now I can't hear you. He done fucked up the volume.
How about now?
Oh, I can hear you a little bit. I can hear you enough. You sounded way better before he called. Now it's low.
All right.
But
I'll try to speak up.
It's all good. I can hear you. It's just lower than it was. That's all.
Okay. But yeah, no, I mean, the fact that you down in Tampa, that's crazy. Like you said you had the publication Street Smarts and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. I just seen one. I had a copy laying around here somewhere. It's old. I did it in like 2006. I was like 2005. I was like 26 years old, so it had to be like 2005, 2006, 2007, or some shit like that. But yeah, I did it out there because after that contract in Vegas he did some fuckery shit. So I basically was just like, fine, I just won't rap for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I took the money and I was like, I ain't making shit. I'll wait till the contract's over. So in between waiting for that contract's over, I started my own newspaper company. You know what I'm saying? And I was I delivered a free newspaper publication to like all the bodegas and stores and all 3 states and all New England, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. My paper was in all 3. I did 50,000 papers a month. And it was a good hustle, man. It was a good way to keep my name out there. Basically, I did it so I can promote myself while being paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So people pay me to put their stuff in my paper, and meanwhile I got flyers for what I'm doing in there. You know what I'm saying? So like you see me still, but all these people pay me for it. It's just business. It's just marketing. You know what I'm saying? It's just marketing, promotion and shit. It did good. Everybody loved it. I even won an award for it. You know what I'm saying? But Tampa, I went down there. I'm like, wherever I go, I feel like I can do wherever I want when I get there. And as soon as you said radio station, I'm like, bet now I can sell ad space for more money. And I can play my songs. Fun fact though, I never played my songs. I thought it would be rude if I played my songs while playing other songs. So it's really the reason why I stopped rapping, because I didn't want to play my songs while playing other artists' songs.
I get that. That's dope though.
Yeah, it seemed rude to me. I don't know why. I just felt like I'd be shitting on like, oh, I'm taking your money and I'm playing my shit. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like it was rude. So I didn't want to put my shit on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So then I stopped rapping and just keep grabbing radio stations now, as many as I can get. But Tampa was the start.
Okay. So now you at Powerhouse FM. Like, what is Powerhouse FM?
Powerhouse is something I created. That station, first station I started on, they weren't even FM yet. They were AM, but they were about to go FM in 2 weeks. So I jumped on it, and that station was 106.1. I came up with the name Powerhouse. All right, and the station liked it. You know what I'm saying? And then I started getting more hosts to take over, and we took over the whole weekends, where it would be just like nothing but hip hop and unsigned artists and interviews. I had like, I don't know, like 14, 15 hosts for the whole weekend, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where we just like decked out the whole night. And that's how the name really got popping a lot, because I had so many people repping it for me. You know what I'm saying? At one time, because I gave them all plugs for them to be on radio stations. Then I left that station because I started getting on, because I used to have to pay to be on that station. Right. Other stations was giving me free station. I'm just like, fuck that. And I just kept the name because it was mine. You know what I'm saying? Right. And now I just use it for the live feed, for when they play on the live feed. But the rest of the stations I'm on all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on 12 different stations. So
awesome. Let the way you hustle that up, man. What's the thought process? Because obviously, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, they said that, you know, you can't always take street to the business, but you can take business to the street, right? So what's the thought process as far as by way of, would you say that if you're a really good business person, you can essentially have a high aptitude at working in the street, if that makes sense, or vice versa. Do you agree with that, or you don't agree with that?
Like, if somebody is business smart and street smart, you're talking about the difference between a street smart person can be business. Anybody can be business smart or street smart. It just matters if you take the time to learn it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I will say that I was street smart and I became business smart, but not. Some people become business smart by getting into a business and working there and then learning the ropes and shit. I was a more forward thinker. I went and bought the business Bible, and it was like a 2,000 page book like this thick, and I sit there and read it. You know what I'm saying? I read books on anything. How I got that newspaper started was I read this this book. This guy got convicted of like mad fraud charges and shit. His name was Don Lepre. He used to be on TV like, read my book, it'll make you $1 million, right? The first chapter of that book was about selling ad space, promoting yourself while getting paid for it. That's like the first chapter that I read. And that's what literally was like my whole basis of how I make money. It's like, get people to pay you to put their shit on your platform. You know what I'm saying? Because you're giving them a space for them to be heard. Same shit. It said, now I don't have to have 50,000 papers in the back of a van and drive into each store, dropping them off and deliver them. Everything's digital. So it's a lot easier, a lot less work, to be honest with you.
Like
if I ain't work out, I'd be fat as shit. I don't have to do sit on my ass, getting pimples, looking like Cartman in South Park when they was dumbing out on the games.
Indeed. No, that's dope, bro. That's dope. So in this, I wanted to ask these questions because there's a lot of people that just are still just, you know, green as a blade of grass. Like, so what is an air? What's an air personality? Like a radio personality? What, like, by definition, what is it?
I mean, you're like you're a radio personality. You know what I'm saying? Basically, anybody who talks in the public on any type of platform is a personality of some sort. You know what I'm saying? If they're doing speeches or whatever, so you're always in your personality. You just do it on the radio for professionally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're supposed to be your personality or what makes you unique, and of course, everyone is unique. They just have to know how to present themselves. And
Right.
my thing, I tell all my hosts, I was like, be you, just be you times 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a happy person, be extra happy. You know what I'm saying? If you're a mad person, be extra mad. Whatever type of person you are, just be you. Just push it up a little bit, because that's what entertainment is. You know what I'm saying? To
Right.
give a little bit more. You can't just walk out on stage and rap and be like, yo, 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 yo. You need to be out there like looking like Jamal on Empire, while he always over moving and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, he moved too much in that show. He's like, I'm like, yeah, that's too much movement, but that's the point. He's being extra, you know what I'm saying? Just be you times 10. And that's a personality, you know what I'm saying? Just find what's good on you and push that shit out on people. And the people who like that type of personality will be attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? They'll become your listeners, followers, whatever.
Okay. So in contrast, what does a program director do?
A program director is a guy who has a bunch of programs and he makes sure they get played on the time they're supposed to get played, and when they're supposed to get played, and when he's supposed to get paid. I actually need to take that off of my thing. I just had it there since I was at one of the first station I was at, because I was the program director, because I had a whole bunch of shows that I was in charge of. That's basically what a program director is. It's not just your show. You got this guy's show and this girl's show and this guy's show and these 4 girls show. I had a whole bunch of them, bro. So that's a program director. I just make sure they go on the right time and everything's done right and shit. And pretty much that's it. That's what a program director does. And in the radio world, though, there are program directors that work for the actual radio. Sometimes they have to worry about the sets, like what songs are being played. Also, when the commercials are supposed to come on. That's a bunch of other stuff too that I actually had to do too as well. So that's basically a program director's job. It's like making sure everything goes on time and everybody does their show right.
Okay. Basically. Okay. Now, question. And sorry if I'm poking or moving the curtain to the side, if that, if you will. But as there's a lot of people that are aspiring, obviously, to get space. Like as you said, even you were an entertainer that was trying to get space with radio stations, so forth and so on. But could you describe what the appropriate etiquette would be for an artist that wants to get radio play in their locale or national radio station?
It's gonna take money. No one is being played on the radio station for free. I know that we were dumb when we were young because we thought we can listen to the radio, that the radio was free. But just like my free newspaper publication, the reason why I get to pass them out to everybody for free, because it's already been paid for by my advertisers and people sponsors that's got their stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's the same thing. But the artists, people don't realize that the artists hit their song being played is a fucking commercial. It's a commercial. They're playing their song over and over again. So you go out and get the album. Also, you know the lyrics to the song, and now you want to have it played all the time. Yeah, they get royalties from it, but the whole point of playing of a radio is your song being played on the radio. It's a fucking commercial. It's your commercial. It's your 3-minute and 30-second commercial. You know what I'm saying? That's basically all it is. So if you want to get on a big, like say the main hip hop station in your city, if you want to get played in constant rotation on that station in your city, your song got to be decent. Everything's got to be registered. You know what I'm saying? They usually like for you to have an EP, not 100% necessary, but they usually like you to have an EP and for everything to be registered and on selling line. And then they're going to tell you how much it costs for them to play for a month. And at the minimum, the smallest amount I've ever heard is 3 G's for a month. All right. And people hear that shit and they're like, I ain't paying that 3 G's. Most is like 5 G's. You know what I'm saying? Right. But here's the benefit of paying that 3 to 5 G's. For a month, over and over again, in constant rotation in the favorite radio station that everybody you knows and everybody else knows is going to hear your song over and over and over again. This now gets you paid shows in your local neighborhood. This now gets you paid features now in your local neighborhood because you're kind of a celebrity. They heard your song on the radio. You know what I'm saying? The longer you have your song there, the bigger the song becomes in your hood. Everybody knows the words to it. Everybody knows what you look like, and now you're a hood celebrity. And you're gonna pay. You can get that for a price of 3 to 5 Gs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people, because most artists are starving artists. You know what I'm saying? Are just trying to get by because they're too busy making music to be out there making money. sometimes sometimes that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? They don't stay on. I ain't paying 5 Gs to get played in the radio because they think the radio is fucking free. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. It's not a free thing. It's a radio station. You don't go to a gas station and be like, yo, let me get some free gas. You don't go to a radio station and be like, yo, let me get some free radio play. It doesn't work that way. You know? They'll play your song once, give you an interview, play your song one time, but you ain't getting spent over and over in rotation. And that's the only way that people gonna know your song. No one's gonna remember you from hearing you one fucking time. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible. It could be the best, whoever is the best rapper song in the world. If I only hear it one time, I ain't gonna remember that song ever again.
Right.
I done forgot it. I'm like, yeah, somebody play some new shit, but I done forgot it already. Forgot what was called. What was that shit called?
But you know, you'd be surprised how many people don't like. Well, not you wouldn't be surprised, but most people would be surprised at how people just don't understand that concept. And I love the way you put it because it really is like that, man. And if you don't see it, like they said, the music business is exactly that. The music business, you know,
it's a business. Here's the funny thing too. Like I hear a lot of people like, that's payola. There is no such thing as payola. Payola, people see payola. Payola is when you pay a DJ behind the radio station's back. So the DJ is actually doing something illegal. He's taking money for playing the song. But you can walk, if the DJ has permission to take money, like Funk Master Flex or whatever the fuck he got, I'm pretty sure he has full permission to back sell whatever the fuck he wants. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been around that long. That's not payola. Payola is when a DJ takes money without the radio station's permissions. I have permission by every station that I'm on, so I take money. You know what I'm saying? But I don't take a lot of money. I tell people all the time, dude, I don't charge you more than what fucking an eighth of weed. I know some motherfuckers who smoke that shit in one blunt, so please don't be fucking complaining to me about that price when I know for a fact just for you to get on one station, it's gonna cost you 3 to 5 Gs. Right. 3 to 5. I'm doing you a favor, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm doing something for you. I'm like, it's fucked up. They just not gonna let us get played at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have the hottest song in the hood. They're like, you ain't got 5 G. Nigga, I ain't got 5 Gs. A lot of these niggas ain't got 5 Gs. They don't know about the system. They don't trust the process. You know what I'm saying? And even after they spent their 5 Gs, if that song better be good and they better put the work behind it to make that shit look good. You know what I'm saying? They got to do shows and features and interviews and everything else to add on to it to bring their celebrity. Because they hear the song on the radio, they still don't know what the fuck you look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just the guy on the radio now, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna disappear in a month. You really need to pay for 2 months, to be honest with you. But a 1 month is a good enough way to have people in your hood be like, yeah, I heard your shit on the radio. And now the best part about paying for 1 month though is once you're in the system, people can request the song. And that's when it comes in, where your fan base comes in handy. You know what I'm saying? Because once you're on that station, now you can have people call in requesting that song, and they'll play that song because you requested it. That adds up to more royalties, more spins, more popularity for you. You know what I'm saying? And the more people request it, all of a sudden the station's like, oh, they local too? Fuck it, we'll make them a station favorite, and they'll play that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just every time they talk about the local neighborhood artists, they're gonna play that song every fucking time. And you know it too, because you've seen it done in your neighborhood over and over again. One local dude gets on, they'll play it over and over again for that month, and then for a while fade, and then they'll be on, and then it's a station favorite. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a local favorite. Yeah. Like Tom G is the guy in Tampa. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy that everybody loves in Tampa. And he got fired, to be honest. I like him. He's all right. Okay. I actually interviewed him once, actually.
Okay. Well, everybody be on the lookout for him. Facts.
Right. Tom G, yeah, he's pretty dope. I think he's good. He's definitely one of the better Tampa artists that I've heard out there.
So let me ask you this question too. This is another industry pointed question. So with all you're saying with the breakdown of payola and the difference between that and actual just business structure, right? Mm-hmm. The rumor is, or the rhetoric is that, you know, if you're gonna break an artist single wise, it costs, you know, you're looking at possibly somewhere between two to 500,000.
Probably. There are ways to get around that shit though. There's ways it matters. See, this is the thing. Artists are young and they just see the big time artists on TV and they're like, oh yeah, I need to be that big with a mansion and the yacht. And they don't realize that you don't need to be that big to be a successful artist. Right. A lot of people need to tone it down and be like, if I tell you that you can make $100,000 a year off of just making music and traveling around touring, getting fans, and you make $100,000 a year, you be straight, right?
Yeah.
Would you bitch about that life? You get to do something that you love. You get to travel around, do shows, play your music, and you make $100,000 a year. That's fucking good, right? That's a life, right?
Well, for normal people, I mean, for me, I'm like, nigga, I just give me all of that. I want all the smoke. So you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying that's a life. Seeing people, that's the thing that America got. This is the thing I don't like about America. It's very materialistic. I don't think people understand that a lot of the shit that they want, they don't need. Like a lot of things that you think about. If you actually did have a yacht, you're gonna spend more money on it than you actually use it.
I agree.
Just to park that bitch, it's gonna cost you money. Try to fill it up with gas, it's gonna cost you money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. God forbid if you got it, like if you like leased it or some shit and you're doing payments on it, so now you still got to pay interest on the shit whatsoever. And how much time do you have to actually go out on your yacht and enjoy it? You know what I'm saying? What, a weekend out? Shit, you might as well not bought the yacht and just rented a yacht for a weekend, because that makes way more sense. Like, yo, you want to rent a yacht for the weekend? Doesn't that make more sense? Way cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can enjoy a yacht like a baller and not go and buy one. You know what I'm saying? But people are like, oh, I need to be able to buy a yacht. Why? Are you really gonna fucking use it? Unless you plan on living on that motherfucker, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not even worth it.
Right.
Same shit. Like dudes that buy jewelry and shit, like, oh, I got $100,000 chain. I'm like, yo, you're $100,000 fool. I'm sorry to tell you that shit. Yo, there's no reason why you need $100,000 on your neck, bro. If you got money to splurge $100,000 on your neck, you shouldn't even have to wear jewels. That means you rich enough that bitches just walk up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like he rich. Where you going, daddy? I will wear. You see Bill Gates with a chain on. That shit don't make no sense. The things that we want and we buy, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't really need any of that shit. And just trying to chase something so high is stupid, because you're trying to chase the American dream, which is only made for 3% of the people in the world. That's a dumb fucking dream to have. You know what I'm saying? Because basically you're chasing a fucking nightmare, because the chances of you making it 3%, bro, come on now. Nah, that's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you ain't straight with $100,000 a year off of just your music, just chilling, making music, no boss, nothing, just you and your music, traveling around, chilling, 100 G's a year. You ain't straight with that? I'd be straight with that. Yeah. I got my house paid. I own my house. Got my car, I get to travel around. People like my music because I make that much a year off of my music. I think I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell the rappers all the time, like, stop trying to be a fucking millionaire. Try to be 100,000 there first. You know what I'm saying? You really don't need to go that high. And if you think like that, you don't need $200,000, $500,000 to get yourself into the game. You only need like $50,000 to get yourself into the game. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how high you're trying to reach. You know, scare money don't make money. The more money you put in, the more money you fucking make. But if you really tell yourself, I really don't need all that extra shit. I just really just want to live my life making music, you know what I'm saying? And traveling around and chilling. And all my fucking bills are paid all the fucking time. Like I never have to worry about money. That's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. I do not need 1,000 rooms, you know what I'm saying? Just so I can sleep in this one fucking bed. Doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't need billions of dollars to eat 3 meals a day. That's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. But America has brainwashed, not even America, let's just say colonizers have literally brainwashed us into thinking that money is the end all. It's the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got $1 million, you ain't winning the game. Motherfucker, you don't need $1 million to win in the game. You just need to be fucking happy. Because I know plenty of motherfucking white boys with millions and millions of dollars that still shot themselves in the motherfucking head in the bathroom or OD'd on pills in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the money ain't bring them all the happiness. It won't, yeah. So in the same extent about you putting that much money into your music, it matters how big you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You don't need $200,000 to $500,000. No, you don't. Just matters how big you want to be and how much time you want to put into your music and your craft and actually making money off of your music. Are you going to spend every day making sure you get sales every single day? Making sure, like, every day. Don't just sit there and hope somebody come and download your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, make this shit happen. Yo, what's up, bro? Yo, download my shit for 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? Show support. I know you got 99 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
That's
asked
real.
a million people, then you made $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, I appreciate I appreciate the conversation about it because there's a lot of different perspectives of thoughts on that. You know what I mean? And then like you said, the uneducated, they're just like, oh, like you said, oh, well, such and such is on TV. I can do that. I can be that, and they don't understand what the journey is.
What it takes to get there.
Yeah,
It takes more than just talent. It takes somebody. It takes you knowing the right people. You know what I'm saying? It definitely takes money, but it definitely takes way more than talent because there's a bunch of talented motherfuckers that eat the best rappers out right now up. There's some dudes on the street right now that eat them up, but they're never going to get the chance to eat them up because they don't go through the steps to get to that spot where he did go through those steps to get to that spot. They think he just skipped along in line, but he didn't. He went through the steps of every day waking up, making sure to put himself out there, making sure to talk to people, to talk to the right people, to get the right connects. You know what I'm saying? And to say yes. And then at the end of the day, if you really want to be big, you ain't gonna be shit until somebody signs you. And people are like worried about like 360 deals, and I'm just like, you're seeing that 360 deal all wrong, yo. I mean, they're gonna put $3 million into your front. Of course, they deserve the bulk of the fucking money, dude. All you had to do was fucking rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you got some undeniable talent that is definitely unique, but you yourself are not unique. There are a billion other dudes who want to be a rapper who are also unique, and we can just give our money to that guy and take the cut. So just let them take the cut. If you give me a kilo up front and you told me to bring most of the money back to you, then I know that's what the fuck I'm supposed to do because he gave me the kilo up front. Most of the money is his. You know what I'm saying? I'm just helping him sell it and taking my shit off the top. Same shit. You're doing the labor, but they put all the money up. You know what I'm saying? Just let them fucking take it. And one day you'll be rich. You know what I'm saying? If you're smart, you play the game, you might buy your rights back or something, do some shit, But until you take that deal, you ain't going nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? And unless you want to stay in your lane. I told you, $100,000 a year is good to me, bro. I'm straight with that. I can live off of that. I can eat. I can take care of 3 wives. You know what I'm saying? Like straight. Good, bro.
Hey, look, everything you said is 1,000, man. I totally understand and appreciate it, man. The matter of factness of it is what's key, because you're telling it straightforward, and if you can't understand what you're saying, they got tunnel vision, bro, like flat out.
I just tell them what they choose to do with the information is totally up to them. You know what I'm saying? But I am willing to always give out the information. My shit's always free. When people ask me for a consultation or whatever, I do that shit for free. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk to me, I'll just tell you, bro. If I don't know the answer, I'll go find that shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Literally, I'll be like, hold on, wait, I don't know. Let me go Google it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll find that shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll tell you, yo, this is what you got to do, B. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's how the world gonna grow. Everybody's supposed to be learning. A lot of people are stuck. They don't want to learn. After they get out of high school, they don't learn anything else.
Right.
They just learn what they learn from everyday life. They don't try to excel at anything extra after that. You know what I'm saying? They don't pick up books anymore after that. I was just thinking, when's the last time you actually had to write? Like, I don't know if you write your raps, but like had to write. Because like everything's typing nowadays and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't even have to write anymore. My handwriting is horrible now because of years of not really writing anymore. You know what I'm saying? But same shit. There are people that go to school at one point and they could write real good, and then after a while, you don't go to school no more, and your shit gets dull and all fucked up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's it. I never really thought about it like that. Because when you said write, I'm like, well, yeah, I just typed a business plan the other day. Like, but
you
then
typed it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, when you said that, I was like, wow, yeah, you're right.
My kids can type 60, 65 words per minute, but their writing is horrible. And the reason why is because I barely tell them to write shit. I'm just like, yo, to be honest with you, people don't really write anymore. Like, even when you go fill out a job application, most of them are online. You fill it out right on your computer. You want to go get a job right now? They're like, fill up the job application online, send it in. Get a digital signature. You know what I'm saying? I think the only time you sign anything is, you use a pen really is if you sign your name, if you use your card at the swipe thing, and they don't type of weirdos that make you sign the paper. I hate that shit.
Indeed.
Like, you got my permission, I'm not gonna sue you, just keep the shit. Touching your dirty ass Corona pen. You're gonna hang the same pen to everybody. You ain't got no change of pens, you ain't got a box of pens.
Exactly.
Sanitize nothing.
Exactly. You can't disinfect it or nothing. You just
Hand me your Corona pen, man. You sign that shit. Go ahead.
Indeed. Listen, let me ask you about this question. What are you currently working on? What's your current projects? Like, I mean, I know you say you got a
I'm
multitude.
moving to Africa, man.
What?
Yeah, I'm out, bro. I'm going to Ghana. I seen the radio station over there for 5 G's. FM radio station for 5 G's. Cost $1 million to get an FM radio station in America, but in Ghana, it costs 5 G's. You know how many of them shits I could buy?
Yo, check this out, yo. Check this out. Literally this week, you the third person that I'd heard to talk to that's literally saying that they out. They going to Ghana.
Bye. Fuck America. I tell America right to their face, and I'm allowed to say it because I was in the military. Fuck America, yeah. I'm not letting my sons grow up here. They getting too close. They 9 and 11. I'm not letting them be teenagers in white America. This shit is not. I remember how it was for me, and I'm not gonna let them experience that shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go over to Africa where they won't get called a nigga. In fact, the motherfuckers get treated really well because they American and we got a good amount of money. Plus, I'm gonna be giving everybody jobs, opening up schools. You know, I teach kids, so I'm going over there to help. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to, but the opportunity over there is endless, bro. Yo, anything you start there. You literally can just become rich from doing it because you're like the only person with that business in that area. Like even something simple as opening a bodega, like a little corner store out there, which they don't have those a lot. If you open one of them shits, you be the fucking man out there. You know, in that one area, give you enough money to go open one in another area. Now all of a sudden you got a whole fucking Fortune 500 company. Excuse me. Akon said himself, 5 years you have a Fortune 500 company. You go over there and start any business. 5 years. That's crazy. A shortcut.
It's crazy because, like I said, that like two of the people I was talking about, they're a couple. They're moving over there, and I went to college with them. And shout out to Lester and Harmony, but they opening up a restaurant out there. They had me do the logo and everything for them, and they're building a podcast on the transition from America to Ghana. But they full on got the everything.
They're smart. They're smart. I'm doing the same shit. My boy, my cousin, he went over to Rwanda. He was only there for 30 days. He opened up his own little bakery. You can't do that in America. Even if I had the money to open my own restaurant, it would take me months before I even get cleared to open the restaurant. I have to get all types of licenses, get all types of inspections, pay extra money to the government. Just like, you want that spot to be your bakery? Go ahead, open up. Do whatever you want. You just open up whatever you want to open up out there and literally take over. You know what I'm saying? People are under the assumption that Africa is broke and there's more millionaire Africans in Africa than there ever be in America. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of rich kids over there too. Way richer. In fact, when they're rich, they're stupid rich. You know what I'm saying? Like the middle class shit don't really exist for them. It's like you're either upper low class to low class or super fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? Like Lamborghinis in your yard, even our houses, bro. 65K to get you a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, yeah. And at 65, and that means you only got to put $6,500 down, and it's yours. That's how 65K is the whole price for. And I'm talking about shits with pools, man. You spend 130. That's a mansion. This house that I'm in right now, we just selling it right now for 130. I would have a mansion. This is a 2-bedroom upstairs, downstairs, nice little small single family house. Shit, tiny as fuck. I could get this over there for like 30 G's. So the price is cheaper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's so many advantages, and because of online, it makes it possible, especially if you got an online hustle like I do, that I can always make American money. I don't have to rely on making money in Africa. I don't have to open a business in Africa to live in Africa because I work through my phone. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get American money while I'm there, which means I'm making 6 times as much. One of their dollars, one of our dollars is 6 of their dollars.
So what they got? They got rands over there, right?
I forgot. I can't think of it.
Okay.
No, rands is South Africa.
Right.
That's why you just threw me off because rands is South Africa. Fuck, what is it called? GHA or whatever. I don't know. This is GHA. I forgot what it was. You threw me off with the rands. I'm like, rands? No, but rands is South Africa. I forgot what Ghana was. Damn it. I'm drawing a blank.
No, that's what it is. Hey, we can Google it.
I quit drinking. I'm a little sloppy.
No worries.
Sleep much.
That's awesome. Like, what else you got like in the works though? I mean, that's a big.
Well, yeah. Oh yes, I'm going to Africa. I'm going over there to start a sanitation company, public schools, and to build my own town. I'm going to build a town for Black Americans to move from America to Africa so they won't get culture shock. So like the neighborhood they live in is a bunch of fucking Americans. You know what I'm saying? That way it makes it easier for the transition, because I believe that all Black people should leave America. They keep saying, go back to Africa. I'm like, you're absolutely correct. We should go back to fucking Africa. You want to buy black every day and not worry about it leaving, going out into a bunch of racist people's hands? Move to Africa. You're buying black every single day. You don't want more cops pulling you over, trying to shoot you in the back for being black? Go to Africa. They just shoot people because they're people, not because they're black. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get shot over there too, but America is the most violent country in the whole world. They got the highest rates and everything. And they'll sit there and preach to you about Africa like they got the highest rates and everything. No, they do not. America is top dog. Nothing beats America when it comes to violence, homelessness, children being fucking sex trafficked, all types of shit going on in America. And they try to hide it, you know what I'm saying, to make themselves look all great and shit. And then they like, oh, Africa's got this and got that. I'm like, they got that shit in America. All I know for a fact that there is no system made up for us to fail there. You know what I'm saying? Like in America, there is a system made for us to fail. They got everything they do. They just do it to make sure that we fucking fail. In fact, this house right here, which used to be my grandmother's house, on the deed, it says, you can't sell this house to a Negro.
Wow.
That's the type of shit to do. You know, when they be like, oh, when you try to go get a new place and they're like, oh, we want this much up front, this much up front. We have to do a background check, credit check, all that shit like that. That is literally code for no black people. They put all that shit there to make you just walk right away. Because black people look at shit like, I ain't doing all that shit, and walk right the fuck away from. But they just already telling you they don't want you there. So if you go through that process, 50-50, who knows? You might get it, you might not. But more than like, even if you don't get it, they keep all that fucking little application fee. Like, they're just robbing you. You know what I'm saying? There's no system like that in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just sitting there for black people to fail and shit. It's not. You got to give. At the same time, people, you need to give your kids a fair chance. You're not giving them a fair chance over here. The cards are already stacked against them. They're trying to kill us. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to eliminate us. We should just leave. You know what I'm saying? We can live. We can just leave. We don't have to fight or protest. That protest shit don't work. Yeah. They've been protesting for what? Forever? What changed? I ain't seen nothing change. Did they defund the police yet? I don't remember them. I heard all this Black Lives Matter shit. I ain't see shit change. Not one fucking thing. They back to shooting motherfuckers the next week. Not one thing changed, bro. All that rioting and shit did nothing. They did that shit before with when what's the name got fucking beat, Rodney King. They did it with Martin Luther King. And no matter what they do, you keep protesting, and nothing ever changed. That's insanity.
Right.
That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting to change. That's insanity. We can just leave. You know what I'm saying? And over there, we're welcome, bro. Yeah. Don't believe that story about, oh, Africans don't like black. They spread that fucking rumor, yeah. That shit came from a joke from fucking a comedian, and then they spread the rumor. And there's Africans over here that don't like us. But that's because they was raised around us and we gave them trouble. You know what I'm saying? We gave them trouble when they were young. They got called African booty scratchers and all that shit like that. We gave them trouble. So, of course, they felt like we alienated them from us. You know what I'm saying? Because we still do. Like the black people over here act like Africans ain't the same black. And so the Africans feel the same way. But over there, man, they'll welcome you with open arms. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No problem. Everybody's happy. They don't even know all that hater shit yet. They didn't get taught that shit yet. You know what I'm saying? That shit was taught in America. Hating on people in competition. Life's a it's only, don't take it personal. It's only business and all that shit. That's some evil ass shit to be teaching your nation. You know what I'm saying? And we live that shit every fucking day. Yeah. Every day. And we think it's normal. Like if you don't live that way, you corny or you're not cool, or you might not even can't become successful if you don't think that way. You know what I'm saying? Because people won't want to deal with you. Fucking crazy, yo. You know what black people used to do before white folks? We ate good. Our bellies was always full. There was no famine. There was no disease. There was no lines in Africa. There was just one whole continent. All those lines was made by white folks. Now there's Ghana, Nigeria. They all separated us all, made us change our languages to English, Portuguese, French. You know what I'm saying? But before, black people was over there. We'll wake up in the morning. We'll go do our work, go get the food, come back home. Somebody cook that shit up. We throw a party and dance all night, go to sleep, fuck, wake up, do that shit again every single day. Completely content with our lives.
Yeah.
completely content, and now they want us to work 8 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? They want us to get credit. Oh, you need to have a good credit score. Why do I need a credit score for? I don't want to know how to practice in debt, motherfucker. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got you convinced that credit is a good thing to have. The bank is literally saying, I'm gonna give you enough money that I'm gonna fucking be able to drown you out if I want to until I take all your shit. Fuckers go out and get a credit card for $5. Remember they sent them credit cards for like $500, right?
Yeah.
Why would somebody willingly that don't know you send you $500 in the mail? Why would you do that? Would you take that money? You're like, yeah, I'm just gonna take it, and like you're gonna pay interest. I don't know about you, but if I borrow $500 from somebody, I'm giving them back $500. I'm not giving them back $650. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not gonna happen, motherfucker. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna put myself in debt for what? To buy something I can't afford yet. Just wait till you can afford it. You know what I'm saying? But America's got a whole bunch of little systems that black people we never used to have to use. And over there in Africa, they don't know how to use it yet. They're not even taught. They don't even have enough public schools to even be taught that. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much only taught them English or whatever language they taught them, so they know how to read the Bible and shut up and do whatever the fuck they say. You know what I'm saying? Because America exploited the shit of not even America, but all the colonizers or the European countries. They exploited the shit out of Africa, and they're gonna keep exploiting them until we go back over there and teach our people. Because that's all they need is us to go over there and teach. Guess what? You want to open a school in Africa? You don't need no license. You just open a school. Shit. If you got a high school education, you smarter than a third of the population. You know what I'm saying? And you could actually be helping them. All they need to do is know how to learn how to do some shit, and they'll go do it. I tell you, that's one thing about black people. You give us a little bit, and we'll fucking take it and turn it into a lot. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Right.
That's real. Let me ask you this. Based off everything that you said, right? Because it made a ton of sense, dude. Like crazy sense, right? What is Tampa like?
Tampa?
Yeah, like leading up. Well, okay, well, Hartford. Since you're in Hartford, because you're not.
They both. I was about to tell you, Tampa and Hartford is almost exactly the same to me. Tampa's a little bit bigger. They're almost exactly. I felt like I was living in Hartford when I was living in Tampa, except they have down south accents. I mean, I hope no Tampa people get mad at me, but their education is a lot lower than Hartford. Hartford, I can definitely tell you that Connecticut has better education. One of the reasons why I homeschool my kids because my kids started school in Tampa, and I took their ass out because they weren't teaching them at all. You know what I'm saying? They weren't teaching them correctly at all. I'm like, nah, y'all gotta go. And I've been homeschooling for the past 4 years now, 5 years now. I don't let them even go to any public school because I don't trust what they teach kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, teach kids to use this information. Tampa is like that. It's like Hartford, same shit. Dark side of town, light side of town, same shit, just like the rest of fucking America. It's actually still pretty segregated. You just don't, like I said, they play it down, but the world is still mad segregated. You know what I'm saying? White folks live there, black people live here, Spanish people live there. Still pretty segregated. You know what I'm saying? A lot of hating and shit. So that's what Tampa's like. But Tampa's cool. I like the people there. They're laid back, down to earth. You know what I'm saying? Just the level of education out there was really upsetting to me. Actually, really pissed me off.
With regard to the time between,
and it's really racist. really racist.
And that's what I was leading up to, because considering the Capitol attack and inauguration coming Tuesday or Wednesday, what is the temperature like out in Tampa? I'm saying Tampa right here, but
I don't know. They're probably they're definitely, listen, they got Confederate Flag Day out there, and them motherfuckers be at their parade every motherfucking year. So that's how racist Tampa is. Actually, that's how racist the whole fucking Florida is, except to when you get to like Miami. Once you get to Miami, that's like a whole nother country or some shit. It's like living in Cuba and Puerto Rico and Jamaica and all at one time. Bahamas, and it's like living at all the islands at one time once you're in Miami. But the mass part of Florida is fucking racist as shit, yeah. Another reason why I'm moving. That's why another reason why I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to Africa. I can't deal with this racism anymore. I'm sorry, I can't, because I'm gonna fuck around, kill somebody.
That's why I left the East Coast in general. To be honest with you, so that's why I left the East Coast in general. So I totally understand where you come from with that. But
yeah, the East Coast is a little bit less racist. It's still racist out here too, though. Rhode Island, most racist state I ever lived in, now up north. Oh, yeah? They sneaky racist too. They sneaky racist. Here's a explanation of their racism. I got locked up on St. Pete's Day for driving without a license. You know what I'm saying? Not drinking or anything like that. Just driving without a license. I had to go to court, be out in the morning, just pay the little thing. All right. But when I got locked up on St. Pete Day, I looked in every city. Now, I want you to understand, Rhode Island does not have a lot of fucking black people. But when I went into their fucking intake, nothing but black people on St. Patrick's Day got arrested that day. One white guy who had like a broken arm who got caught in the fight. That's it. Now, this fucking place is Irish and Italian. So you know that every single fucking Irish and Italian person was driving around drunk as fuck. Yeah. And they didn't find not one motherfucker that night. Nothing but black folks in it. And that's the type of shit that they do out in Rhode Island now. Very fucking sneaky racist.
Interesting.
Yeah. I've lived in East Coast, West Coast, down south. I can tell you, I'll give you the same consensus no matter where I go. Fuck this country. No matter where I go. Fuck it, though. I've been in the military. Fuck that shit, too. I'm trying to tell you right now. As long as you're dealing with this place, they're never going to respect us until we have our own shit. How can we have our own shit when we live in here? And granted, this shit used to be ours, but they stole it fair and square. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing we can do about it. It's gone. But Africa is still sitting there, and it's bigger and better than America could ever be. And the only reason why they ain't take it already because they can't live there. They get sick from everything in Africa, and they can't take the fucking heat. It's just because it ain't normal for them to be where Africans are at. It's like our safe haven. We need to go there and take that shit over and use the resources for ourselves and stop letting them take all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They just going over there picking up gold off the beach. Nobody's saying nothing to them. Taking land, buying it. Didn't even buy it from nobody. Just saying, this is my land. And they give themselves money. Like, I'm going to give this guy money, even though it ain't his land, but he's going to say it's my land. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they did, bro. Crazy. Well, we can go there and take that shit back. We be over there living good lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Eating good food, not this shit that they've been giving us over here, this meat that's injected with all these different types of steroids and hormones and all shit like that. Anybody tell you to go to Africa, be like, yo, the food's so fresh. Like, you can just taste the difference in it. You know what I'm saying? Everything's so fresh. Now, trust, Africa got their problems, but it's because we're not there.
That's deep. That's literally, I've literally never heard it put in that context, bro. Like that's deep.
The problems they have is because we're not there. Nobody's showing them. You know, the people, they went over there and they built them a church and told them how to read so they could read the Bible and so they can go and put money in the plate every Sunday. That was the hustle. The other hustle, remember that white broad, something Shields, whatever. She used to be like, oh, send 10 cents a day and you can save a little starving African child. That bitch ain't never getting not one penny to not one African child. They just was taking money. They were showing you pictures of Africa. That's probably like the worst part. Never ever showing us the cities or how beautiful it is. Like, they did this shit on purpose to us to keep us from leaving. If we knew that Africa was so beautiful, we would all leave. Then who would they have to do all the jobs? Who would they have to fuck with? You know what I'm saying? I keep telling people, though, we should leave and go to Africa. They don't want us to go there. And when the ones that do want us to go there, they get mad. Like, why don't you go back to Africa? Tell them, yeah, I am moving to Africa. And they'd be like, good, you're a fucking traitor. You're not a patriot. I had somebody literally tell me, like, I am going to Africa. I'm out. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, you're not a patriot. And I'm just like, yo, you're telling me to leave. And then when I say I'm leaving, now you saying I'm a piece of shit because I don't want to stay with you. Get the fuck out of here, man. I can do bad. I can do that. Do bad on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you.
Thanks.
Shit, I can convince any nigga to move to Africa. Excuse me for saying nigga, but I can convince anybody to move to fucking Africa, especially a black man. I can convince you quick. I can point out every fucking benefit of you moving to Africa, yeah. And you be like, yup, I need to go. Just go there for a month. I guarantee when you go back to get back on the plane, you be like, yo, I don't want to leave. And you're going to go home, you're going to sit there and you're going to think about it, like, yeah, I'm about to go back. Because all you're going to do is run into connects. The thing about being an American when you land in Africa is everybody wants to do business with you because they assume you have money. So they're rushing you with opportunities. They're coming up to you. You don't have to go around looking for opportunities. They come walking up to you. You just got to say, yeah, I'm looking for seeing what I can get into. They're like, well, my boy, he has this. He got a real estate firm. We got a bunch of houses you can sell. They'll just start coming to you with opportunities because we got more money. And we think we poor, but we're not poor over there. The money we make right now, over here, I'm just a regular, average fucking person. You know what I'm saying? The money that I make right now. I go to Africa, I'm rich now. cheat code, up, down, left, right. If you ain't select start, cheat code, 100 lives. Why would I fight? I'm not gonna sit here and wait for them. You know how much 40 acres in the mule costs in Africa? You can buy an acre of land in Africa for $3. So we over here bitching about 40 acres in the mule, and that literally only costs $120. You probably get the mule from fucking another $20 or $30. You know what I'm saying? $150 we begging for, and we could just go over there. I seen Rick Ross. He spent like $1 million on 82 or 87 acres in Georgia, talking about like they trying to build some shit where it's just for black, like a black town for black people and shit. And that's cool and all. But if he went to Africa with that same $1 million, I seen in Zimbabwe, got his own river and everything, 34,000 acres for $1 million. He spent $1 million on 82 acres in America. And the crazy part about it is they're doing it trying to make like an environment safe for black people. And I was like, how does that work? You're still surrounded by America. As soon as you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, you got that nice little town, but as soon as you drive outside that town, there's some cops sitting there waiting with the little radars to pull you over, just like they used to do back in the day when you cross into white neighborhoods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of that Lovecraft country? Like Lovecraft country. It's like Lovecraft country where you ride, you got to get across the joint before nightfall or something. You know what I'm saying?
If they pull you, you might get caught, and that's Georgia. You know, Georgia don't give a shit about black people either. They ain't happy about all them black people moving into Atlanta.
Yeah.
They ain't happy about it. Trust me, bro. But Africa, he could have went to Africa and bought 34,000 acres. That's bigger than New York City.
Yeah, man, you definitely told the knowledge for sure. I mean, you got my gears spinning too. I'm like,
Dude, whatever business you want to start, I can show you how to start it over there. Same thing I'm doing over here. I told you, a radio station, FM radio station, at the minimum, is going to cost you $1 million in America. I seen one for $5,000 in Ghana. Then I'm going to grab it. I'm like, yo, that's for sale? Gimme. I need to buy like 20 more, and then I'm a international fucking media conglomerate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in Africa, you know what I'm saying? With none but black folks, spending with black folks. You know what I'm saying? And the way I tell it, I'm like, shit, if you ain't racist, come on over too. In fact, you proved to me you not racist by coming to Africa. I know ain't no fucking racist person about to just up and willingly move to Africa. Like the minute you got the plane, like hood pass approved, enjoy your life. You wouldn't come over here if you was racist, would you?
Yeah, like that. That's a paradox in itself.
One nigga come out of his mouth, the whole country go and kill him. You can't even slip up, not once.
Yeah, that would be a screw up of epic proportions.
A baby stab you. Shit, man.
Well, let me ask you this, man, because we at the hour mark.
I figured too. Plus, my battery dying, so we made it. I got 7%.
Cool. We'll try to wrap this up ASAP. We just got two real quick questions for you, and then we get you on your way.
All right. I'll answer real fast. Just to stop me joking around.
Now you good. What advice you have for aspiring talent, man? Like, I mean, outside of the huge toss up about Africa, because I guarantee you, anybody that's watching this, they got nuggets from you. So,
expiring options. Move to Africa. You could become a big time rapper over in Africa quicker than you can in America. They love American music. They love American clothes. But if you're if you're like aspiring to be like what you see on TV with the other rappers, marketing, promotion, read some fucking sites. Best way to promote yourself. Google 10 tips, anything. Anytime you think about something like, yo, I'm gonna start this, you can literally Google 10 tips to start this type of business, or 10 tips to promote my music better online, or 10 tips. You can Google them and you read them 10 tips and it will give you so much more insight. You know what I'm saying? So if you're inspiring to be anything, you need to study on the subject that you're inspiring to be. You know what I'm saying? You can't just think it's gonna fall into your lap. You need to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna cost you money, and it's gonna be a struggle no matter what business you start. It's never going to be easy in the beginning. I don't give a shit what you start. It doesn't start off easy. You know what I'm saying? Literally, it takes like 2 years before shit even starts to grab on where you're actually making decent money or really even moving around when you first start a business. Even if you start a restaurant or anything, shit, most restaurants don't even make it past the first 2 years. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you, you look at it right now. 2 years you open a restaurant, most restaurants close within the first 2 years of their opening because they're hard to maintain because people think they're just going to cook food and then people are just going to come through the door. Same thing with music. People think they're just going to make music and then people are just going to start listening to their music and find that's not how it works. You need to get out there and advertise, promote, give out free samples, do events there, you know what I'm saying? Help people. You got to do shit to get people to come to you. You know what I'm saying? Put your commercial on TV, put your commercial on the radio. Same thing as an artist. You want to get out there? Pay for that Facebook ad, pay for that Instagram ad. That shit works. You know what I'm saying? The more people see you, the more they know you. I don't give a fuck. As long as they can put your face to a name, you're already winning half of the battle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The rest is you just need to have good music. You know what I'm saying? But so I can give you that.
Nah,
hey, Africa's still the best bet. Watch when I get there. I'm gonna own like 20 radio stations. You can do a whole tour over there.
Hey, listen,
just chilling. You know how many wives you can have in Africa? Up to 4 in most countries.
Man, that sounds like 3 extra headaches for me, bro.
Huh? Nah. African women ain't American women. They don't do that headache shit. That's some American women shit. African women, that's fine to them. They just want to have a good husband that take care of the kids and keep them in a nice house. They share their sister wives. That's just fucking normal. That's another thing that black people always did. That's why we can't stop cheating. Because black people ain't built to do what them white people made up monogamy, man. That shit ain't fucking real. Black folks ain't never been monogamous in all history of the world. Never. They bring us over there. They whipped us. They told us to call God Jesus and changed our names to American names. And they told us that we can only fuck one woman at a time. You know what I'm saying? And then now the women over here acting like white women. And they want to control everybody. Fucking Karens. You know, I say whatever the fuck I want, especially because I'm leaving to Africa. I don't give a shit. I'm going in March. I can't be fired. I'm my own boss. I can say whatever the fuck I want. And none of their demographics pays any of my bills.
Yeah, you bro. Definitely. You got the wisdom though, for sure. Listen, last question. How can people get in contact with you? How can people learn more about you? So forth and so on.
I really don't want them to. Be honest with you. Here's the funny thing about it. I don't want you to. I really don't. I don't even want them to be able to find me. The way I got so many people already inboxing me and emailing me and shit like that, I can't even intake anymore right now, to be honest with you. I can't even think of a site that I would want to promote right now because I'm on a whole bunch of different stations. You know that as well. And me like trying to name every station, that's too much fucking work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm known in my own circle for my own ways that I do it. The way I get my sales and my retail and all my shit done, I really don't have to promote or do interviews or anything. People hit me up for interviews. So don't even worry about it. Name shock the world. Check out Exodus. That's all you need to do. All you need to do for me is check out the Exodus movement. That's all you need to do is go and look up about moving to Africa. You can move to Ghana, become a free citizen. If you're Black American, because they want Black Americans to come over because they didn't like the shit. They didn't know that we were getting beat and killed. They thought we were living in La La Land over here. That's why some Africans was hating us. They thought that we were blowing an opportunity. They didn't know that they were fucking us over. Now they see it. They're like, yo, y'all need to come back to Africa because we didn't know they was doing that to y'all. We thought y'all was just shooting each other even though y'all had a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't know y'all didn't have a lot of money. We didn't know the cops was killing y'all. They didn't know any of that shit. So now they're like, come on over, you get free citizenship and shit. You know what I'm saying? Go over there, go see the country, man, and go check out the opportunities there. There's a lot more money to be made over there than there is in America. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're Black. Because they only letting you make money certain type of ways in America. But in Africa, you can make money every single way that white people can make money in white America. And nobody's going to try to stop you either. Now, one person, you're not going to have one enemy. You know what I'm saying? It's just you and trying to make your money and trying to live your goals out. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you got all of the nuggets of wisdom, though, for real, because you got me, my gears are spinning, 800 miles an hour right now, and I ain't going to lie to you.
Dude, anybody Exodus movement, man. The page I promote the Exodus movement the most on is my Instagram, which I don't use it that much because I don't like taking pictures. But every now and then I post some shit about Africa. Shock the World 888. That's Shock the World DAWORLD 888. And you can check me on that shit. But I don't use it that much. But when I do, I talk a lot about Africa and shit.
Okay. Well, Shock, Shock, listen, I appreciate you for your time. I know you're a busy dude, and definitely thanks for taking my interview because you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean. I know you're busy, like you said, but you know, like I
You know
said,
how many messages I got?
I'm sure a ton. Definitely.
I'm just looking at it while I'm talking to you, like, oh shit.
Well, I'm gonna let you get out of here, brother. I appreciate you, man. Like I said, you're absolutely dope in every aspect of the word, man. And like I said, any way I can help you with my platform or anything with anything going forward, feel free to reach out to me, man. For real.
Yeah, and vice versa too, man. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to help you promote your platform, you already know what it is, man. I appreciate you, bro. Let me let you get out of here. Plus, my battery's on 4%.
Indeed. So this Donnie B got the beats. We live on the beat, and we out.
All right, bro.